Sup, fuckers? Welcome to week 22. What the fuck? Sammy? Yeah, definitely could not do the show last night. I'm so fucking tired because I've barely had any sleep and I've been babysitting nonstop for the past some days. Anyways, yeah, I was basically falling asleep trying to record it, and then I get to a certain point and I just sit there and stare into nothingness, trying to remember what the hell I was gonna say. So, I figured I'd wait until tonight. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Obviously, I'm one of the lame asses that's not out getting totally dead-ass drunk. So, I decided I would spend my St. Patrick's Day with you in my pajamas, because that's how you want it. Because I'm awesome like that. Anyways, it was brought to my attention that on SpongeBob, they're all in Bikini Bottom. There's tons of sea animals, and obviously, it's under the sea. Why the fuck is SpongeBob a kitchen sponge? Sea sponges are odd shapes. Weird, bumpy, lumpy, random little things floating around on the bottom of the floor. He's perfectly rectangular and yellow like a kitchen sponge. This was my answer. It is Bikini Bottom, and there are plenty of crabs. That was probably used to help clean up the crab problem, and SpongeBob was just not doing his job. Kind of totally missed the whole, cleaning part of that, but they decided to make a TV show out of it instead. So I guess it works to some benefit. And then, another thing, V8. That shit is absolutely nasty. How the fuck can anybody drink that? Who the fuck drinks their vegetables? Like, seriously, I can see fruit juice. Fruit juice is good. It's kind of sweet. There's a nice taste to it. Who the fuck wants to eat celery, carrots, tomatoes, and turnips in a can? I don't want to drink that. That's disgusting. That's very disgusting. I wouldn't even drink tomato juice. It's disgusting. It's not a drink. It's like trying to drink, chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy all blended together. I'm not an infant. I can eat my food. I don't need to drink it. Seriously, they're gonna start coming up with that shit. Everything's gonna be drinkable, so it's on the go. Forget fast food. They're not gonna even make the food. It's just gonna be a can. They're just gonna pop it open and give it to you. So everybody's gonna be like lazy-ass bastards pretty soon. Fucking assholes. But seriously, I smell that stuff, and it makes me want to vomit. All over whoever created it. Like, I would hold that vomit in long enough to go find the fucker that created that, and go puke it in his face. You know what? No, I would directly puke it into his mouth, because that's exactly how disgusting that is. Someone puking in your mouth. That is how nasty V8 is. And I think there should be a boycott on it. It should be banned and burned, like books. It should. Books shouldn't be burned, but V8 should. And then, I noticed another thing, and I don't know if anybody can recall, but He-Man action figures back from the 1980s. If you sit there and look at all of them, and you probably can notice this if you watch Robot Chicken, because they tend to have a few of those on there. But, in general, not only Skeletor and He-Man, but other characters as well, they all generally have the same shit on them. Different colors. Their bodies are basically composed the same. They all have about the same shaped feet. Either they're wearing boots, or they have these weird little 3-prong foot thingies. And they have furry-looking underwear stuff. They were really lazy when they made shit. It's like Barbies. They're all the same. They just mess their clothes around a little bit. She's still a whore underneath them. It's nothing different. But He-Man was much cooler. Oh, just saying. But it is kind of funny if you look at some stuff. People just reuse it. Kind of like video games. There's certain video games where they are so generic. They just slap a label on them. like I was playing this one game. And I think it was, somebody had a Pirates of the Caribbean game for Game Boy Advance, I think. It was pretty much exactly the same as like 2 other video games I played. The characters don't even look like the characters. They just slap a label on it so they can sell it for a higher price. Fucking cheap bastards. And I mean, what the fuck's the fun in that? Let's buy the same game 3 times in a row with different names on it, because that's obviously going to make it more challenging, more fun, more entertaining. Different colored backscapes. Ooh! Wow, because I definitely want to have one that has red trees and one that has green trees, because that makes all the fucking difference in the world. Fucking video games and action figures. God, you bastards. Oh man. I went to a park today. A park. And you know what? They're not the same as when I was a little kid. They were fun when I was a little kid. You can run around. They were safe. Nowadays, it's so open, you just like fall right the fuck off of it. I'm an adult. I could just, I mean, man, you run too fast, you're like, oh shit, and you fly off. There's no way around it. I want to go down the slide, and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I haven't been on one of these since 6th grade, and I'm 24. I'm gonna be 25 soon. So, I'm like, ain't that bad. So I just go down the slide. I almost flew right the fuck off. Just like, pew. You know how dangerous that is? I busted my shit. There was a bench right there. I could have busted the fuck out of myself. But then I was inappropriate, and I rode a horse backwards. I don't know why. And I was all like this, and then like that, and like going sideways and forwards, and there was video evidence of it till I accidentally deleted it. But, you know, it's just not they're not as fun anymore. I mean, you can't hide in shit. You can't slide down appropriately without almost, like, flying right the fuck off. Like your goddamn jet plane. And they're not safe. They're not safe to adults, they're not safe to kids. So please, don't let your adults or children go to the playground, because they're just not safe anymore. Anyways, I am complete with my ranting. I have nothing interesting to talk about, because obviously, you know what? This past week has been jack shit. There hasn't been anything going on. Except iCarly. And I just, 3 hours of that? I mean, it's a great show. But, all the same, you can't get anything off of that. Nope. Not at all. Anyways, before I fall asleep on you, I will bid you adieu. Until next week. Peace.